I feel weird because we haven't recorded anything in like 2 weeks. That's not good. It can't happen anymore. But you know what? It's towards the end of the season. This is like the end of the second vlogging season.
Are you gonna change the intro and everything?
No, I'm not changing the intro.
I like it.
I love the new intro.
But that's how you changed it from season 1 to 2?
Not entirely, no. It was changed somewhere in the middle of the season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the new intro is fantastic. I love it. I hope our viewers like it too, so we're not changing that. Today on this channel, only music. There's gonna be a little bit...
Are you gonna sing?
I'm not gonna sing, no. that would scare everyone away. The 8,500 subscribers would go
no
if I sing, so I'm not gonna sing.
True.
But someone cool is gonna sing, and hopefully you guys really like it. They are a local artist, and today we're gonna talk only about that, about them. He's gonna talk a little bit about his music. Who is he?
Nathan Gray.
On a demo tape from kids almost half my age, somewhere in Missouri, I found what I've been looking for weeks, while I'm learning to hope, while I'm learning to sleep. I've never seen a miracle in my whole life. I don't believe in God, but I know some magic works. 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 Thank you.
How are you familiar with Nathan Gray and his music?
Well, a friend of mine went to high school with Nathan, and I'd heard about him about 2000. They told me how he was in high school. They said he was really creative. You could tell even then he had like purple hair, and he was a skateboarder, and he was just a nice guy that they really liked. So
Would you tell back then he already had that rocking personality?
from what I've been told, yes. Yes.
And today he's a really awesome musician. I'm absolutely in awe of his talent and how good he is. And we had an opportunity to produce a live event. He was performing in a very intimate setting in a private house a few weeks ago, and we were given the chance to stream that event live. Some of you may have caught it on Facebook, and those of you who haven't, we're going to show you 2 songs today, and Nathan is actually going to do a little introduction to what these songs are about.
This next song is called Light and Love. And one of the things that we've heard a lot of recently in the news and in the world in general is fear. Fear is a huge motivator for a lot of people. Even some of us that find ourselves to be more intellectual and above it. A lot of times it can still hit you. And one of the greatest places where we see this is that fear of others, fear of otherness. Whether it be immigrants, refugees, whether it be the person down the street, the person next door, someone who doesn't look quite the same as you imagine someone should look. Or how you're raised to acknowledge how people look. And at that point, when you find yourself being afraid, or not even, you don't even acknowledge it as fear. There's this righteousness to it. There's this, oh, they're the bad guys and we're the good guys. At that moment, you are being manipulated by fear. You have been told to be afraid. And you have said, okay, I'm scared, you got me. And this is a subservient behavior. We have no cause to be afraid of other people. It's an illusion. This fear that we hold, all it does is break us and make us subservient to other people, mostly politicians. I mean, that's how it is. And that's the problem, that we've put politicians, it's not so much that all politicians are bad, as much as we've put politicians into a position of authority, not as a mediator, not as part of the people, but as an authority figure to tell us when we should be afraid, what we should do, how we should feel about things. So this song is more about pulling back. It's more about finding that light and love in your community, in yourself, in your friends, and finding those people that don't give in more and give you more of that fear that we're constantly being fed from the outside. Finding those friends that are like, this is us, and we are going to love, we are going to care, we are going to empathize. We are going to be different than what we are being told, constantly pounded into our brains. And finding that is very special and important. It's important to find the right friends, the right relationships, who are going to encourage you to be happy, who are going to encourage you not to be hateful and fearful and just all the time like, oh, I gotta get on Facebook and be angry about shit. Like, you want people like, hey, come over, let's have a drink and just talk about how the dog's doing. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like, sorry. So this song is called Light and Love, and it's about finding those friendships and those relationships that know who you are as a person, they accept you, and you can find that community within them. Dark
My wife asked a question, what is your favorite song from this latest album?
My favorite song, I think one of my favorite songs to do is Walk. It was the last single that I did. And well, it's between Walk and Burn Away. I think are my two favorite songs to play live. And it's hard because it's a new album, so they're all your babies, you know what I mean? But I would pick those two songs as being like standouts for me and the most fun to like play live and that get me in a mood, you know?
So, do you have a favorite song from Nathan's album?
I actually do. It's called As the Waves Crash Down. It's the first song on his latest album. When you kind of told me that we would be doing this event, you brought it up, I started listening to it.
Told you? I didn't tell you, I asked.
Yeah, she's the boss, everybody knows. I started listening to the album and this song just stayed with me. You know, a few days later you told me you just keep playing that song all the time.
Yeah.
So
I said you must really like that one because I keep hearing it.
Have to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please
please subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel. Right?
And click a like.
And click the like.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
On your mark, get set, let's go, no turning back. Raise your fist, stand proud. As the waves crash down, we can die in silence, but we can live out loud. As the waves crash down.
Let's see what the temperature is. What do you think it is?
But it's humid and I'm sweating and
what
I
is
hate
the
it.
temperature?
It's 69 degrees right now.
It's 69 degrees
With
right
humidity, it doesn't
it's
work.
not that humid. It's just about to rain. And there's no steam or anything. It's just a cool breeze.
Let's see if this is even recording.